Back here, Sticky Ricky. What are we doing today? Well, we're hanging some towel racks and a toilet paper holder. And yeah, that's about it. It's a little knob in a circle. That's how I like to do it. Make it easy for you guys. First thing you want to do is figure out where you want to place this. The owner wants this one in the middle. So what I like to do is just get my level here, get it up there. First I want to make a center line. I'm going to get the center of this first. I'm going to mark both sides and get the center so I know exactly where to drill in for this next one. Okay, I got my center line, the center of this, where I want it. Now what I'm going to do is get this baby up there right on the line. Looks good, make sure it's level. Or plumb. That looks plumb. Looks good, so we're just going to mark it right there. See if I can. Got my line. You just want to keep it about the size of this. That way, when you put it on there, you know exactly where to line it up at, and you don't want your lines going over the middle piece there. It'll show when you're done. So only do it about an inch. Yep, there you go. Just drill the screws right in the center of that line I marked. And we'll be back. We'll get that for you. Ready? Here we go. So I got the first screw in there. You just want to line it up where it's plumb. Right there. We'll get the second one in. Here's another little tip for you when you're drilling. Your fingers are going to be next to the screws and you're holding them. Make sure to press that baby down over the screw head. Just like this. So that way when you're screwing, your fingers don't come off the end of the drill bit, and what'll happen, the bit will go into your finger. You got that on there, it'll keep it straight and you won't drill your finger. So we have our knob. You're going to want to make sure the hex screw goes down. I'm just going to put this on the top, just press it over the bottom until it clamps down on there, until it goes down over the bracket. Sometimes they're hard to get on. Got to move back and forth. There we go. So I'm going to loosen the screw up a little bit to get it on there. We'll loosen this up. But basically, you just want to, so I can get it on there, we're going to loosen it, but there we go. I think that's going to be it. I don't know. Let's see if it goes flush against the wall. Not yet. We're going to tighten that up and be back. So if you look, that was protruding out the bottom a little bit, so it wasn't letting me get that on the edge here. So what I'm going to do is back it out so I can get that on all the way. There you go. So it fits on now. There you go, perfect. All the way on there now. Just tighten up this bottom hex bolt and I think we're ready to go. Okay, we're back. We're about to hang the smaller towel rack portion. So basically what you want to do here is just make a mark to where you want to start. I'm going to start right there. Basically just like that. Right next to that line. That's my mark. Alright, and we're going to go, it says 17 5/8 from the end, from center of this to the center of the next bracket. So center of the bracket is going to be 17 5/8. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get this straight here, straight line there, 17 5/8 this way. Make sure it's level. Got my bigger level here. I'm gonna make sure it's level. Then we're gonna go 17 5/8 this side and put another bracket. Make sure it's plumb, and it should be ready to go. Get back to you guys. Here we go. So what I like to do is press the 17 5/8 on the line I got marked over here, and I just come right here and just, that'll be it. 17 5/8. I'm pre-drill the line on this one so it doesn't move. It's a little easier for the screw to sink too. You don't have to go through the paint or enamel on the outside. So I did was measure off the line here from there. It's a 1/16 under an inch to the bottom there, so I replicated that here. First one first. I'm gonna back these out again. If they're all too forward, a little too much. Yeah. Put it on first. That's good. Back this one out too. Both on at the same time. What it's looking like. Let's try that. There we go. Both on. Just slid right on there and I wasn't paying attention. And that's some stuff. Actually, do not come on. Do not come on, please. There you go. We'll do this one right here in the middle. That's where they wanted it. So we're gonna put it. Be right back. We got the center line for the round towel rack, circular towel rack. We're gonna get the plumb line next. There we go. We have plumb line. Next thing to do would be to drill pilot holes. Pilot holes ready to go. Time for screws. Next step, add circular towel rack. First step, loosen hex screw. Here we go. Place towel rack on bracket. Boom. Tighten the bottom of the hex screw with the Allen wrench. Boom. Alright, we got the next bracket up there for the bigger rack. So So we're gonna measure 23 and 5/8 from the center of this one to the next bracket over here and mark. It's our next thing. Then we'll plumb it up, pre-drill, pilot holes, get the screws in there. Oh, here we go, just like before. What I did was I took my 24-inch level, I put it on top of this guy, I brought it all the way over to there, made sure it was level. Let's see. Made sure it was level. Right there. Marked off. And put the second bracket there. Everything's up and ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One thing that kind of helped if you're having trouble getting them on is put the top on both of them first and try lowering them both down at once. And make sure you tighten down the hex screws real well so don't come off. You don't want it to wiggle any. Make sure there's no wiggle. Ready to go.